So we have the Bitcoin spot ETF approval upon us, and if you guys want to stay to the end, I'm going to talk about my 4 picks on the altcoins that I'm going to be getting in. So you can notice over here, every halving, it's running sooner. We had a halving over here, the first one in 2012, and it ran in November, December like it usually likes to run post-halving. That winter usually just goes. And it's just getting shorter and shorter each time that it runs. So this is about where the halving is going to be. This is in April, right over in here. I had to go ahead and move this up because Bitcoin's already running in anticipation for the spot ETF approval. And be wary because it could have a pullback afterwards. But I don't know. Maybe it's going to shoot up to 50K and then pull back to where it was. So that what is it going to matter? You know, whenever I first got into crypto, when I was buying it, I remember trading over here. I would buy it, and then it would pop up, and I'd sell it, and I'd buy it, and it'd pop up, and I'd sell it, and I'd buy it, and I missed it. Oh, I'm just going to get it. It was so stupid. The smart thing would be to, okay, there's going to be a halving. I'm going to buy it. It starts to shoot up. I sell, I sell, I sell, I sell, I sell until I'm out. That's the smart way. That's what I'm going to be doing. I can't tell you what to do, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to buy the top and then be like, crypto's the future. Nah, the 4-year cycle is not a thing. I'm not going to take time to learn that. And then it yanks back and then you exit like all my friends are. I do this stuff for a living and my friends won't even listen to me. They're over here buying the top then saying it's a scam and sending me articles from institutions that bash it, then are buying it through companies that they own, which is crazy. And then once they're applying for a spot ETF, now all of a sudden they're bullish on it and it's the future when they believe that the whole time. They're just mad that they're not in it. Then you get the other people that, the lone wolves that aren't institutions or businesses that just despise seeing people make money off this. They just don't understand it. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's a bad investment. Maybe you should take some time to educate yourself and fine-tune the art of being able to identify an opportunity. Becoming wealthy is all about being opportunistic and how well you fine-tune that skill of being opportunistic. That's what I spend my free time doing. That's my hobby. That's how I knew to buy a house when? Right during COVID. I bought a place during COVID when rates were at all-time lows. Why? Because I was working on fine-tuning, which I have been for the last pretty much decade now, on identifying opportunities. I've already nailed this one. It's already in the bag. You should see the alts. I was calling them out in June and July for the halving that hasn't even happened. That's going to happen 4 months from now. A little over 4 months. And now we have the Bitcoin spot ETF approval. And I'm in before all this happened. And a lot of the people that were listening to me. So let's go ahead and take a look at, I'm going to pull up some of my picks here. We're going to pull up Sol. Sol's already telling you that it's going to be a banger for 2024. Look how hard it's already ran. It just surpassed Ethereum for people using it to make NFTs. I'm also in, Sol, I called it out at $53, somewhere over in here. So it's a shame I didn't buy it because, a lot of Sol was affected by the FTX collapse. I could have gotten it for $8 over in here. You're already up, you're up what? Like 12x your money. The Bitcoin halving hasn't even happened, or none of the catalysts have even happened yet. And people are talking about shorting Bitcoin in the crypto market. Oh, that was just a fluke. It's all over now. Okay, well, you're really going to be crying if when you really see what happens, if it does happen. I'm 99% sure you can never be sure of something happening because anything can happen. There are black swans lurking, like China says they will take Taiwan. So that's not going to be good for everything. ADA, really wish I had bought it at a penny over here and it ran to, $3.50 or something like that. I can't remember how much it hit. I wish it didn't show me. We could see this in whatever. Anyways. But yeah, so I'm ADA. I have a large holding in ADA. I regret not going heavier on crypto altcoins during the last halving, last Bitcoin halving. I was being a Bitcoin maximalist, and I really missed the boat because some Bitcoin may go up, 3 to, depending on where you bought. If you bought the bottom, you could end up 10xing your money, but if if you're buying it right at the halving or when it's kind of high, you may 2 to 3x your money. Now, altcoins, you could imagine if you did get, because ADA, Cardano, hit a cent in 2020, right around 2020. Ran to about $3.43, I think. So do the math on that. What is that? A couple thousand% on your money. So I'm expecting ADA to surpass the last high. Just like Bitcoin going higher every halving. Not all altcoins do this. I believe ADA should surpass its high. And I'm expecting, being conservative here, for ADA to hit around $5 or so. So if you're in for 23 cents, which is where I called it, 23 and 24 cents when I had a dump with the FTX collapse. I loaded the boat back in June or July, I think, of 2023. Crazy, I'm calling it last year now. You're already sitting pretty. I'm up well above 100%. I think I'm up around 200% or so. So I'm doing well on that. ADA, Sol, obviously I am in a little bit of Bitcoin. Ethereum. This is my main holding, is Ethereum. Look how well this held compared to some of the other alts that just collapsed and ran flat. Those of you that don't know anything about Ethereum, you need to go take a look at my blog on ztrades.net. Scroll down and find the blog that I wrote on the Duncan upgrade coming and what that means for Ethereum, as well as all the other upgrades. It's a completely different beast than it was over here back with the last halving cycle of Bitcoin. But I'm expecting Ethereum, my price target on Ethereum is around 10,000. So to be conservative, I would say 8. To kind of go way out on a limb here, I could say up to 15,000. Realistically, between 10 and 12, that's my midpoint, I believe Ethereum should see around there. So depending on how hard Bitcoin's going to run in the crypto market. So we have Ethereum, Sol, ADA, and my fourth one is Link, Chainlink. Let's see if I can go ahead and find it on here. I don't use, I do not use, here we go, here it is. I do not use TradingView. I use TrendSpider as well as TD Ameritrade for my charting. So my skills are pretty limited over here on TradingView. No problem with the app though. All the indicators that they offer on here is great that people can come on here and code that. But anyways, let's take a look at Chainlink over here. They have gained a lot of ground. Do your own research. I don't have time to talk about all this on this video. I can do a separate video specifically on each one of these cryptos, but I kind of just want to do an overview. I'm in Link. I got in high. Got in for around, I think, 12 to 14 bucks. Huge mistake that I wasn't adding over here. And I'm expecting Chainlink to absolutely crush its last highs. I'm expecting Link to be around 100 bucks or so. By the way, I did not do a price target on Sol. My price target on Sol, look at it. It's almost at it's heading right back to the highs. We haven't even had the Bitcoin halving yet. It's 4 months away, or the spot ETF approval, and it's literally about to come all the way back before it happens. It could go to $1,000. I sound crazy. It could go to $1,000. Where do I think it'll actually go? I'd say around between $400 and $600. Going way out on a limb, $1,000. So to do a recap, I have a little bit of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Sol, ADA, and Chainlink. Ethereum is my biggest holding. So Ethereum, I'm very, very bullish on Ethereum going into winter of this year, of late 2024. Keep in mind, I don't just buy this stuff and dump it a week later. Like, okay, it hit its high, the bull flag broke, I'm going to sell it on the pop. I've already been down that road. It was so stupid looking back. I've learned from my mistakes. I've also grown as a trader. Can you imagine? Like, look at this over here. Let's see if I can zoom in. This is whenever I was trading crypto. Let's see if I can adjust the charts this way. I can. Great. Let's see. Here we go. Beautiful. I was buying Litecoin and Bitcoin, and I was selling the tops, you know, buying the dips, selling what I thought was the top. Then it would rip, then it would dip, and I'd be like, you know what, maybe I should just stay out. Then it'd rip, and I'd get back in. Overall, you make money because you can't really, even if you bought the top and sold the dip and bought the top again, you're still going to make money. I just didn't understand crypto because I didn't think the rules applied like the stock market. And a lot of the rules don't apply, which when it comes to how it runs and when it runs in a 4-year cycle. The stock market doesn't necessarily do that. So looking back, buy before the halving. Right as it starts to run, about 6 months into the halving, I can then start to sell little by little. Am I going to sell half? No. I can sell like maybe 1/10 or 1/20th and just trim a little each pop right on the way up. So I cannot wait for the, let me go ahead and scroll back out here. Let me fix this. Oh my gosh, I'm not good at TradingView. I do not like TradingView at all. Anyways, another one to look at here would be, I'm in VET. VET is a good one. I'll do a video on, I'm going to do a video on miners as well, equities, as well as all of these cryptos and what they have going on, what they do, what the project is, and how it benefits everybody in a separate video. So again, to sum it up, holding a bit of Bitcoin. Ethereum is my biggest holding. Second biggest holding is ADA. Third is Sol. Fourth is Link, Chainlink. This is very exciting, and I cannot wait for 2024 and to see what happens. Again, there are black swans out there. If something catastrophic happens, it can bring Bitcoin down. If banks start to go under, because we kind of had that scare before, China wants to go into Taiwan, depending on what we're going to do. If it's going to shut down any supply chains, what's going to happen, I don't know. If all that, if that doesn't happen, I am very, very, very bullish on crypto and to see what's going to happen. If you guys like this content, make sure to like and follow for more.